Hey, happy Friday, day after Christmas. Check out that cloud up there. It's just like covering our area where we live. Maybe we're all about to be abducted. I don't know how well you can see it. The viewfinder doesn't look that impressive, but I assure you, this dark cloud is just hanging over us. We're both up bright and early because we're going to go to the store and see what we can get 50% off at Hallmark. Yay. So I've got the Cantina band. I think this is 40 off, and the Sandcrawler 40 off. The Cantina band is a little wonky. Make the noise. Like, hands are full. It's dying. Turn it off. That man's like, yo, what's up? Look at this shirt. Who is gonna wear this thing? It's a cross between epic and holy moly. Shopping for bras for my teenage daughter. Just kill me now. Target's doing crazy business for day after Thanksgiving, day after Christmas. That's nuts. The only thing we wanted to get so far are these labels because we ran out this year. I must have missed out when they did Starburst jelly beans for Christmas. Christmas jelly beans. Mary's unfazed. Look at the size of this lollipop. That would last for like what?
An hour.
That long?
Maybe two.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Look at this underwear. This is ridiculous. Nice package, bro. I like this container. This is like, you know, if you're really not that thirsty, you just need a sip, you know?
Just running up the block.
Alright, Orlando. Continuing with construction, but what they're building is yet another sports store. Totally not what we need. We have a Gander Mountain right across the street. We've got a ton of Dick's that have just been built in Orlando. And we've got a million sports authorities. So we've been playing a little more PlayStation this afternoon. The PlayStation Network's still down. I know that my username is still working because I did it on the iPhone app, but Jesse and I are gonna go beat each other senseless now in a little 2K15 WWE. Hey, this is my neighbor's house. He's got this incredibly creepy Santa outside in his window. That's nice. It's very hard to get video of that Santa, but at night it's lit up. Only that Santa, and the rest of it's all black in the background. It's really creepy, but it's on a very busy intersection where cars are going constantly, and I don't want to walk up to his house and take video. I didn't really want to be in the car and take video, but there was a car behind me. It is scary. It will haunt your dreams. Hey, we're back at Blue Spring State Park. I want to check out the manatees. It's pretty late in the afternoon. We usually check out the manatees early in the morning. We're going to see if there's any out here today. Hey, like we talked about yesterday, it looks like winter has hit the park. We usually come here when it's really cold because it means that there's a lot of manatees, but when we just checked in at the Forest Ranger booth, they said that there was 123 manatees in the park today. And for those that don't know, the manatees are normally in St. John's River over by us, but when it gets too cold outside, they head towards the springs, which is what is, obviously in this park, Blue Springs State Park, because the water stays about 72 degrees, I believe, the entire year. And this is where, if you go back a couple of months ago in videos, Mary and I went swimming, and we went snorkeling in the springs area, and see if I can get a highlight up here at some point for you guys to see. But we swam accidentally with a manatee in the water because one swam up to us. You're not allowed to actually swim with them, but if they encroach in your area, as long as you don't touch them, everyone's cool with each other. There's a bunch of those big gars in the water. Go back a couple of months ago when we swam here. None of these fish were actually over by the dock because they know that the people swim here. But this is like right where we swam with the manatee. And of course today, swimming is temporarily closed. So there's a bunch over here hiding away from all of the general people. I'll try to zoom in so you can see if we can see what we're seeing. It's very hard to make out, but there's a bunch of them right there. There's like a mom and a baby swimming over there. Get really close on their face. And over here we got a whole bunch.
Dolphin jumping up out of the water. Like they specifically said not to, like, until if you're going to be safe, head over the boat, you know, don't get to the bathroom. I was in the bathroom when it happened, so it's like I really didn't have a choice. Generally, anytime you're going to take the boat out. Really?
So over here you got about a half dozen of these guys. Got a little baby. They don't do a lot of tricks, but they're really just cool to look at. And so, by the way, this is the crowd here. So there's a ton of people. Holiday.
Oh, the lights reflecting.
And there's another one. It's the glare of the sun. What's left? Hey, there's a bunch of fish over here too. It's really cool. It makes me want to go back home and get my snorkel, but you can't swim today. Swimming is prohibited. So over here you got about another 20 of them. And they're all over.
Oh, there's a little bitty one over there. Little bitty one.
That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty crowded here today. You can see all the people on the dock. I'm actually afraid to go on it, so I might give. You see all the people down there. And that is just crazy.
Yeah.
His mouth. Hey, hey, hey.
I think they might be the straight bullet.
Mmm.
Look at the new sweetheart.
Emily, there's a
Jimmy, you're
smaller
scared.
baby over here and its mom if you wanted to take a picture. Right over here. Now they can't really tell.
But it's deceiving.
Be careful with the phone. I will keep on saying it. I will keep on saying it. Let's say something.
Well, we're gonna go sit on the porch of the Thursby house and look at our phones because we want to marry as possibly old school technology and new school technology. Hello, old school. Look at me, I'm Bray Wyatt. Well, that concludes the Manatees swimming. My favorite part was, you know what my favorite part was?
I don't know what.
When the manatees were swimming. That's pretty much what they do. Or sit there and breathe some air. But they're cool. And they're kind of a Florida thing, so I like it. And as you can tell, people flip the heck out for those things. So it was really crowded today. We normally go very early in the morning when the park first opens. I think it might open at like dusk or dawn, somewhere in that time. Not dusk, obviously, because that's when it closes, but I think it opens probably bright and early in the morning, but we normally get here right when it opens. And there's usually like dozens of them like piled on top of each other. You can't even see the water because they're just totally on top of each other.
They're all sleeping together.
Yeah, they all keep warm, so that's really cool. And if you guys wanted to check it out yourselves, this is at Blue Springs State Park in Orange City, Florida. Kermit the Frog here. I'm just a cheetah pet. By the way, in case you didn't know already, Christmas was yesterday. Tomorrow, it's Valentine's Day. Coming to Walmart was a pretty bad idea, but I got a peanut butter bash at this Dairy Queen. Jesse got a Blizzard of some type.
Chocolate extreme.
Chocolate extreme. Look at this crazy thing that they give you for your cone that Mary's having. That way the ice cream doesn't drip down all over you. It goes in that little plastic cup thing. It's got a little ledge too.
Yeah, to catch all my sprinkles that fell down.
Hey, this video is all over the place, but you can check out our haul from earlier when we were shopping at Hallmark. This is one of the ornaments that we got. I got the Cantina band. This was 40% off. It plays the Cantina songs. We got this sand crawler, also 40% off. And this makes Jawa noises, sand crawler noises, and C-3PO and R2-D2. And we got the moose from Wally World, and he speaks also, and he says this, the message from the movie Vacation. You know, sorry folks, the park's closed. And we got this. We wanted to get this at the beginning of the season. I passed on it when it was 50 bucks. This is a nativity scene with peanuts, and it was 50% off, so it was 25 bucks. And the only bummer is that there's add-on pieces to this nativity scene. So the add-on pieces, I think, are the other kings, and they were sold out of those. So we're gonna have to try to see if we can get them on eBay or something. We're gonna keep our current nativity scene, which you can see here. It's a little worse for wear over the years. You can see things like the cow's ear or horn is missing in there, and you know, all kinds of good stuff like that. And we also got this awesome Snowman's collector set. So we wanted to get the snowmen little individual pieces because you know I'm obsessed with snowmen. And we waited, and I could have bought the snowmen individually. They would have been 40 bucks. This was like 10 bucks more, and this is a special edition because it's a repaint and it's basically gold. Like, I don't know if that really matters because we're never going to be selling this thing, but more importantly, the reason why we got this is because it came in one big box instead of the individual pieces. So we're going to try putting this together and testing it out. Alright, so if you can excuse the mess in the background with the cat food and everything, we're going to check this out. You have a conductor, you have all of these pieces that stack together to make one whole thing. We're going to push a button. And it's just doing the light show now.
Look at the star on the top.
It's so cool. So again, Hallmark was really smart this year because they sold these in pieces. You would buy these each for like $15.95. Look at that, bread and the screwdriver. And Jesse eating the candy cane. And candy from Halloween still. We like the concept of, I told you, we like the concept of candy. We don't actually eat a lot of the candy. But anyway, great concept. 16 bucks for each piece. You bought the pieces individually, then when you put them together, they all play a song together. So Awesome stuff. Hey everybody, so that's it for the day. We did a bunch of battling at stores for sales. We went to the park, checked out some manatees. I took a nice nap, got some ice cream, and now I'm ready to go back to bed so we can wake up tomorrow. I don't think we actually have any plans. I think we're just going to sit around and be bums, which is cool because we haven't done that in a long time. So on that note, thank you for all the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.